are ion channels yang also it's important but mainly for the international agents. Apa dia? Apa dia? Apa dia? NM? Kan dia cakap tadi yang lain. Ada lagi? Ada apa lagi? Yang small, I mean not really 2-4% channel, very important for international, tetapi it's not mainly activated by the ligand. We voltage plus other things, temperature lah, pH lah. But it's very important for you. I personally tak pernah baca sikit pasal apa domain ataupun K24 domain. Okay, ion channel. Very important for international. Okay. Apa lagi? Daripada apa tu yang okay, neuronal dichotomy, acetylcholine, serotonin lagi. Ligand-gated. Saya kata jangan pergi bawah kita nanti slide. Maksudnya dia perlukan ligand, so dia ada receptor dalam sini. Kalau voltage kita ada receptor. The effect is based on the difference between kita ada degradation dulu, barulah itu berbuka. Yang ini kena binding dulu, barulah itu berbuka. Alright. So then for each one we mentioned prosesnya. Kan? So basically for LOC mechanism dia ada dua je. Potentiation of the inhibitory system atau activation of the inhibitory system and inhibition of the excitatory. Lepas tu juga consciousness. Kan? So ada dua je mechanism. So whichever apa nama tu ni, apa tu you explain kan? So there's only two main mechanisms. It's just that via different ion channels. For excitatory mainly involve sodium. Excitatory. Sodium, lagi apa lagi? Calcium, glutamate, aspartate, lysine bukan the ion. Okay, ligand tu dia hanya duduk kat situ and open the case saja, dia kunci saja. Yang menjalankan kerja tu tetap ion, tetap tetap your apa nama kita kalau ion sodium semua tu, your electrolyte lah, glycine, GABA tu semua tu is kunci saja. So kalau soalan macam ni very broad, right? You don't have to go specific lah dulunya on the awal kan, for long term of time. Satu is apa nama tu frequency. No need to mention. Melainkan soalan tu tak ada ataupun soalan tu pada single draft. Maka satu je kat situ. You explain 10 minit pun dapat satu je maka. Okay, sebab banyak lagi ni nak tulis kan. Okay. And then mechanism tu janganlah sebab banyak channel, so janganlah say you mix and match. Sekejap ni kata is excitatory. Lepas tu, dia kata is promote. You nak cakap inhibition of excitatory. Tapi sebab you to the excitatory kan, you kata activate. Jadi senang tak makan kat situ. Sebab the whole thing collapse. So, the whole explanation, dia tak jalan lah kan. Sebab dia kata activate sebab nak ada inhibition. Kan? Sebab tu, saya suggest, kalau soalan macam ni, the group excitatory, pathways, inhibition pathways. So, bawa excitatory tu ada banyak channel kan? Channel apa je cakap lah. Both of them involving the sama ada sodium channel, potassium channel, ataupun glutamate, nicotinate, nicotinate apa pula? Nicotinate itu which channel? Synaptic kan? Channel apa? Sodium channel kan? So, sodium channel ni main currency di bekerja. So, untuk excitatory lagi banyak daripada inhibitory. Right? So, that way you pun tak confuse. Oh, inhibitory kita promote. Excitatory kita inhibit. Kita tarik lah. Tapi senang lah exam ni, you senang nak tertukar ataupun you know. Itu sayang. Kalau salah tu macam kan? Okay. Yeah. Baik. Okay, next question. NSAID. NSAID betul. Ini muntah balik je sebenarnya. Muntah balik. Okay, classification of NSAID. How do you classify NSAID? Okay. So, non-selective and then selective, right? Ataupun selective kita refer to phospho inhibitors, right? Okay. So, tadi kita classification ke? Mechanism je. Okay. Mechanism. So, tadi compare contrast. Okay. Okay. This is diagram. Okay. Diagram. Okay. So, nak jimatkan masa, there's a common ancestry tak? Ada apa common datuk nenek moyang tak? Ada kan? Tapi semua itu pecah kan? So you start daripada common ancestry. From the lepas tu, okay, itu the cascade of the inflammatory cascade. Lepas tu, what you need to do is that you need to mention kan dekat mana drug inhibit, right? So, make the use of diagram. Anak panah ke, apa ke, boleh guna. Okay. So, tengok balik jawapan masing-masing, betul tak? Tidak ada masalah sebabnya tidak apa kalau you buat pun kita memang tak buat pun tak apa. Because we want you to know from where that it's an active effect. Faham tak? So at least you must mention about arachidonic acid, which is then producing the upon stimulation, producing the prostaglandins or the prostaglandins. Right? What are the enzymes that apa nama tu do this conversion? Cyclooxygenase or the COX. Okay. Right? Okay. So then you can mention in writing ataupun you buat anak panah pun tak apa dekat specifically. Okay, this is where the NSAID which is non-discriminate kan. Dia wax semua, right? Non-selective. So all the prostaglandins, the constitutive prostaglandins as well as the problematic prostaglandins, right? Dia semua dua-dua tu dia. So the constitutive prostaglandins blockade is what constitute the adverse effect of the non-selective NSAIDs. So sama ada you tulis ayat kat situ, explain this process, atau juga anak-anak ke blocking of this because you kena explain. You jangan tulis diagram saja, harapkan examiner tu faham apa yang maksud. Aku hasrat hati lah. Okay, so you kena mention lah, blocking here, causing. Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Start sampai pada tiga ni, and then start lagi.
Start apa?
Ini insi yang lain.
Yelah, tapi you kena explain lah. Kenapa
Yang bawah tu.
Yeah. Maksudnya, because you block the cyclooxygenation, it's what happened to this pathway upwards. So that's you. So Allah ni pun bercakap compare and contrast. NSAID, non-selective NSAID versus selective NSAID. You see using the same diagram, but now you're focusing on you compare and contrast. Sense of infection, where does it stop? What is the effect of the cascade? What are the outcomes that are different because you're blocking this? All of these are anti-inflammatory, but with COX-2, it has anti-inflammatory, it has anti-analgesic, anti-analgesic tak lah, analgesia lah. Okay, analgesia, lepas tu apa beza antara COX-2 dengan COX-1? Yeah. So how do you explain that?
They are and isoenzyme on cyclooxygenase 1 and cyclooxygenase 2. Cyclooxygenase 1 is constituted in the body which maintains the homeostatic function of the body. Whereas cyclooxygenase 2 is invisible upon damage or that one will improve.
So how can you improve this diagram? So that you can explain that way, cara you explain to guys to show that if you block only this branch, only this will be blocked, but this will maintain. So how do you improve on this diagram? Pergi depan. Show us all. Okay. How do you improve on this diagram? So your story to the base streamline, streamline.
One of these, let's say we are the effect, not specifically whether it's non-specific. We also have the shunt everything talks pathway.
So you explain, then you explain, so what are the effects? Effect of platelet, effect of analgesia, antipyretic effects, anti-inflammatory effect, right? You explain all of that, and what's the difference between these two? Because of a different branch that's been blocked. So clearly, COX-2 have all the benefits, but minimize the risk. Not all minimize, because COX-2 also have a problem there. You got the thromboxane. With regard to the PGI. Right, okay, the coronary perfusion. So dia punya apa nama tu effect, but overall because of the no better gastric lining, effect gastric lining, therefore you can use safely in the patient that apa nama tu, you can exclusively with regards to the gastric lining. Tapi you tak bagi kepada patient yang ada compression issue of ulcer disease, kita sih tak guna because it's not zero. It's just reduce saja. Yeah? Okay. Alright, so okay. So from where to arachidonic acid? Yes. So from arachidonic acid, you can branching kat situ. Okay, COX-1, prostaglandin nerva. COX-2, prostaglandin nerva. Okay. Alright, and then you can mention kat situ, blocked by the selective cyclooxygenase inhibitors. This is apa nama tu, blocked by non-selective. So the main stem sampai kat bawah arachidonic acid tu, both COX-1 and COX-2 is blocked by the non-selective. That's where they work. Kan? Nampak? Okay? Sebab soalan ni dia cakap mechanism of action, it is not expected for you to mention about the effect. Just where it works sahaja. Melainkan sebab dia kata, describe the mechanism of action that leads to its specific effect. Then you have to mention about what effect is caused by this mechanism of action. Okay? Kalau nak sedarkan hati you buat je lah, but very general lah. Janganlah lama untuk explain for each one of the effect because it's not required by the question. Kalau question tu you nak you cakap pasal the outcome, dia akan tanya. With respect to each therapeutic effect. Dia kata, discuss the mechanism of action with respect to the each therapeutic outcome. Maksudnya apa therapeutic outcome? Analgesia via what pathways? Anti-inflammatory via what pathways? Antibiotic via what pathways? Okay? Boleh? Boleh? So you, tapi you tak boleh explain secara detail lah. Sebab soalan tu tak require you to apa nama tu, to explain the effect in detail. Dia tulis saja. This one, okay, gastric lining, different contraction, something macam tu, satu ayat saja. Yeah? Bawah dia, for each one. Okay, this is for what? Okay. So we know, okay. We also know that each separate prostaglandins have a different effect. Some of the kidney, infusion, blood flow, platelet activity, gastric lining. Yeah. So these are the specific prostaglandins. Okay. Alright. Masalah apa tu yang nak buat tadi? Yes, silakan. Ada, boleh buat satu soalan. Okay. Ada.